Hey everyone, I hope this finds you well and safe, your friends and family as well, first and foremost. I wanted to continue my video analysis of St. Mary's and their post splits, split cuts, whatever you want to call it. It's really the same thing. I did a Twitter thread of a compilation of clips. I wanted to choose three of the clips in my thread and go over them more in detail with my usual analysis. So you guys know the drill. Let's play the clip and we'll go over it in detail. Before playing the first clip, I think it's important to note out that St. Mary's is actually in the San Francisco-Oakland region. They're in the area, and that's important because the Golden State Warriors, when Steve Kerr became the head coach, introduced this concept of the split cut action into the team that was obviously made famous in what they do now, especially with the amazing shooting they have with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. And that's also I want to give a shout out to that because that is a triangle staple. Me being the triangle lover that I am, you see the triangle influence in the NBA and in college and everywhere in different spots, and it's awesome to see. So let's see the first possession. So the universal rule of split cuts pretty much is that whoever enters the ball to the post, high post, the Warriors added the high post variation to it. Whoever enters the ball, they're the one setting the screen and they're the one cutting first. That you see is true here. I have the wing, postman, three will be involved. See the entry, he's setting the screen. Wide takes a wide base right there, eats up a lot of space for the guard to get it. Now, my favorite thing actually about this possession is actually with the big man, and it's really the details, like in the triangle or really in any aspect of basketball. It's really the details that make or break it. So notice when he sets the screen right here, he doesn't take a reverse pivot with his right foot and open up his chest towards the baseline. Instead, his back is still facing his own teammate, and then he opens up with his butt towards half court. That's important because that creates right there the pocket pass opportunity that he gets and converts for a layup. It's a really fine detail, really good execution. Let's actually watch that one more time to see how they set it up. Here we have screen the screener action. We have a baseline exchange, keep the defense preoccupied. They want to go to the pick and roll, and look how wide open the middle of the court is. Defense does a decent job stopping the tag. Then we get into our split cut action here. Enter to the post, screen, low handoff, tough for the defense. Great opening up for a two. Hopefully everyone saw that there's not one but actually two instances of split cuts here. So in the first instance, number 3 was St. Mary's point guard Jordan Ford. He couldn't create an advantage. Right there you see how he stopped. So what he does is he enters it back into the post. The corner is empty, so the defense knows where the split cut's going to come from, but the post gets to work and was able to score. What I like about this possession is the spacing around the split cut action, because like I want to go get to the second split cut, and I want to emphasize it again is when the corner is empty, the defense knows. So the ball's here. The defense knows where the screen's going to go to on 0-0. It's going to be from 3 to 0-0. They know that. So the offense knows that the defense in the scouting report, obviously. So the offense knows that the defense is going to hone in on the split cut from that direction. They know that since there's no one from the corner, that element of surprise or the confusion, it's less. It's mitigated. So what makes this great is the spacing. So we have 24 here. He's in between the wing and the slot, and we have 12 here on the weak side. He's in between corner and free throw line extended. Now look where the help defense is. They're playing in their gaps. They're committing to overloading where the ball is. But they still have to pay attention to the fact that St. Mary shoots a lot of threes. They're a good, they're a spread pick and roll based team. And with the cut through and out as well as 0-0, one more time after he receives the screen, going back to the perimeter, the postman, he always has a one-on-one. And I know it gets talked a lot about, coaching discussions and forums. I mean, you're never going to get a 1-on-0 play. The best, the best possession you can get is 1-on-1. Ideally 1-on-0, but it's not a fast break. We're in the half court. You see this, he has this the entire time to operate and work himself. The split cut pauses the strong side defense, and the spacing on the weak side allows for the postman to get to work and get a good opportunity at the basket. Final possession here. Let's show a three-pointer. St. Mary shoots a lot of threes, so let's give the people what they want. Now, I'm a big footwork nerd, and we'll go into that in a little bit, but I love the footwork involved in getting that three-point shot off quickly. So it starts off with a little brush screen, balls reversed. Here we have the corner filled, so that's important to know how last possession the corner was not filled. Goes to the corner. Notice how it's a little bit different here. They make some variations to the split cut. Now, instead of just the ball going to the corner, and then you have the corner and the wing, here you have the wing vacate, and then at the top of the key, he's going to take the space. He's going to take the split cut instead. So that's a really important nuance to notice how in the traditional triangle, for example, it would be just with where my mouse is corner, wing, post. Here, St. Mary's has a nice little wrinkle of getting the ball to the corner, but while the ball is entered at the same time, the wing vacates, and the top of the key is an inch towards where the wing was, so he will pretty much he'll replace the wing in the split action. Now notice how this defender is going to go under, and 3, Jordan Ford sets himself up for a quick 3. I want to go over that footwork one more time. I really can't say enough good things about that footwork. I'm a big footwork nerd, as I said earlier, and getting your feet ready and your body ready, you can get the shot off right when the ball is set. Look at the approach, strong pivot, jump cut. His feet are set before he gets the ball, so he just goes straight up. Look at that. He's in rhythm, gets the shot off one more time, approaches the cut. That's awesome stuff.